live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the New York Yankees. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Now here is Trey Turner.
For Philadelphia, the shortstop, Trey.
In there at the knees. And the home opener is underway. That one off the mark. And now it's even 1-1.
1-1. Partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
On a line out towards center. Calls it in, and there's one away. Now batting Jarren Duran. We talked about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Ball, that's off the plate.
That's outside. Ball one.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
That
Two
one
balls,
misses.
one strike.
And a count 2-1. Line drive, and that's just foul. That one down the line, and foul ball. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create, just try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the air, left field, down the line. And a foul ball. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Cronenworth fires over to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power.
Missed inside. 1-0.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And a swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
That one ripped. That's got a chance. Hits the fence. Around first and hustling for second, and he's got a leadoff double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. Just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Aaron Judge in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Judge rips that one. Corrals it. One down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Juan Soto. First pitch misses. Freeman leads off second with one gone in the inning. And that is out of play. Man at second. Falling behind 2-1. Loud tosses the first. They get the out on Soto.
And he looked a little tentative on that swing. Almost like he didn't get pitch recognition. Tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and putting it in play. Have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
Adolis Garcia stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 2 balls, no strikes to count. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. Check swing, and he went. That's strike
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed.
Inside.
And that one is lifted in the air. Durant on the move. He's got it, and that will end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Lau at the plate.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
First pitch, and he just misses. Swing and a foul out of play. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That missed by a lot.
2 strikes.
2 and 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Hit in the air, center field. Abreu under it. And there's one down. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
That is good. The left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
That one pushed foul. 1 out, base is empty. And now it's even up. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
James Wood stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And that misses. Now 2-0. 2 outs, base is empty. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Ground ball up the middle. Cronenworth throws to first in time. That's the 3rd out. Back here in the Bronx singing, and we talked about expectations this year for the Yankees, but we haven't brought up their trip to the World Series last year.
Yeah, they had the most wins in the American League, had won their first pennant in 15 years.
That's
hard to believe that, huh? It's tough not labeling that type of a year as a success.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-0. Dodgers versus Yankees in the Fall Classic. It doesn't get any better than that, Singy.
Yeah, and a lot of people across the globe watch those games, not just in the United States, and we won't forget that World Series for a long time.
Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
3-2. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Durant makes the catch, and there's one gone. Bo Bichette up to the dish. First pitch just misses. The shortstop takes the ball. They'll score here in the 2nd. In the air, right side. And it's caught for the out. Austin Wells now at the plate. Just missed. Strike one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That's inside.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
And it's through for a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Wilyer Abreu in the box now. No balls and a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No
He
ball,
finds
2
himself in a
strikes.
tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Swing and a ground ball. They get the force, and the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Shea Langoliers. Langoliers measures 6 feet even, 205 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. And that misses. Ball 1. And that one handled. 1 up, 1 down. Spencer Horwitz will hit next. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Brendan Donovan, the next to hit, takes ball 1. There's a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
And that's down. A base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Trey Turner now in the air, left field, down the line. Soto makes the grab, and that is that. Bottom of the inning. Here's the 3rd baseman, Junior Caminero. Gray back to work. Swung on, belted. Way back there. See you later. He'll circle the bases, and it gives them the lead in the 3rd. It's 1-0. And here's Freddie Freeman. Doubled in his first debut. That's in there. 4-1.
Well, it was exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Not even close there. And the count is 1-1.
Very humble guy, and you know, on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, and let it travel.
Yep. Inside.
Nope. That's
and
inside.
The count is even, 2-2. Liner caught it second.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Judge takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. All right, so Monument Park out there in center field at Yankee Stadium. Have you gotten a chance to check that out?
Boog, I have seen it
no
more after my playing career than I did as a player. But as a broadcaster, many times entering and exiting through the center field fence, particularly in the playoffs, get a chance to take a glimpse over. And I got to say, you do get some goosebumps.
Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. And there's ball 4.
Nope.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And now it's Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1.
Off the plate, ball
missed.
1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
There's a strike. And at first, 1 away. That one not close. 2 and 1.
Hey, 2.
And that one is inside. Outside corner, got him looking. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. And a foul ball. Judge off of first with 2 away. Foul ball there. Runner takes off and ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. Back in the Bronx, and now the center fielder, Jarren Duran. That pitch clips the outside corner. That's strike 1. And that's outside. That one way inside.
1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2 and 2. Stays alive. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. First time up was a pop out. And that one wrapped foul. The Yanks up by a run. Top half of inning number 4. And that's
ball
downstairs.
1.
And that
1
is
and 1.
ball 1. Fastball is outside. Reaching down, makes the catch. And now it's Brandon Lau. Fly to center his first time. Just missed. And there's a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty,
I got
knowing
one ball,
that
one
a
strike.
lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
That's
Ball,
off the
that's
mark,
outside.
and it's 2-1. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Warning track, ball, and you can touch them all, baseball man. A solo shot. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Stepping in, Teoscar Hernandez. And ball one.
Outside.
Just
Yep,
off
that
the
ball went
outside
out.
edge. 2 balls, no strikes. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And the Phillies take the lead. It's 2-1. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, James Wood. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs.
Ball inside.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. You'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Back in New York, ready to go, bottom 4. Leading off, Jake Cronenworth.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Cronenworth, a 7th round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. That's outside.
that's just out.
Now 1 and 2. And there's a ball.
2-2 to count.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. A dive. He's got it. Got him. Nice play. And now the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Fly to right his first time. Turner with the throw to first. And that quickly 2 away. And now Austin Wells. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. No play. That's an infield single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Next to hit, Wilyer Abreu. In the air, center field. Duran puts it away. That is the inning. And we're back. Here's the power hitting catcher, Shea Langoliers. Tap foul at the plate. Just
Ball,
missed.
that's inside.
Big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's one away. Spencer Horwitz stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Soto takes it in for the out. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Brendan Donovan. A single his first time. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And now the count is even. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came.
He swings and fouls one off. Freeman makes the catch, and that is that. Back at Yankee Stadium, and here is Junior Caminero. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Here is Freddie Freeman. 1 for 2. That one outside. Ball 1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Next pitch is outside. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. And it's even up. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Right through there for his strike. Next offering way off the plate. This one drilled right center field. That one heads for the fence and gone. And they take the lead. It's 3-2. 1 down. Juan Soto down. 0-2 in this one. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Forwards under it. Makes the catch for the 2nd out. 2 down, base is empty. Digging in, Adolis Garcia. And that's
that's
off the inside edge. 1-0. Now what's this?
Ball 2.
That's off the inside corner. And that's ball 3. Looks like an intentional walk after falling behind 3-0. Didn't want to risk nibbling. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Tyler Holt.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Hey! In the dirt, blocked.
0-1.
To second, and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang, play to end the inning. Top 6. Here's the center fielder, Jarren Duran. Brubaker back to work. Up the middle. And that chance handled. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. First offering, and it just misses. The Phillies trailing by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th.
Ball 2.
And that's outside.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
One down, Phillies down a run. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. He's already homered in this game.
Number 41, Hill.
And downstairs, Schwarber leads off first with 1 away. Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and that's how they take the lead. It's 4-3. One down. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. On the ground. And it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, right fielder, James.
And now for the Phillies, James Wood. Yeah, that's fouled off. Hill, in his 7th season, he features a sinker, a 4-seamer, and he works in a slider. Bichette on a Cronenworth. He's out. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Now batting.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
Fouled off left side. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Brings it in, and that is that. Back now in the Bronx. Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
He's hitting for the Yankees.
Ball one there. That's towards center. And there's one down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Up the middle, Turner. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out. And up next for New York, Austin Wells.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
He's 2 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball one. The Yankees down by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is fouled back. And that's downstairs and outside. Just
outside,
missed.
that's the ball.
Swings and misses. Full count now.
We got a full count.
And before the pitch, he steps off. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back in the Bronx, top of inning number 7. And here is Spencer Horwitz. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Rhys Hoskins.
Well, on paper, it's Favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Out front with the swing, and that is strike one.
You know, these Phils doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Brendan Donovan digs in now. That's in there. Strike one.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Here's the tag, and he's out. Trey Turner at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. That one to first. He'll do it himself. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's going to be Wilyer Abreu. The changeup missing, and that's ball 1. And another ball.
No strike.
Swing and a ball popped up. Turner drops into the glove, and a quick out, number 1. And stepping in for the Yankees, Junior Caminero. He's already homered here in this one. And that's outside. And it's 1-0. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And he pumps it a strike. Gets under it and pops it up. Squeezes it. 2 down. So now it's Freddie Freeman.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
In there at the knees for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Swinging a foul straight back. Outside.
Oh, that's out.
Slow roller up the middle. Fires over to Hoskins. And Freeman is retired. 3 up, 3 down. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th. Now, Jarren Duran. Jet swing went around. And that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that's in the dirt. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one's back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Schwarber in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Squirts away a little bit. And now a man into scoring position. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. The tag, and he's out. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Brandon Lau.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch misses.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One and 2 here. On the ground to the left. Caminero fired to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now Aaron Judge. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Jose Alvarado.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Late with the swing there.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Judge comes up empty there.
1 ball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That missed by a lot. Now 2-2. And delivers outside. Base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Number 57.
Step off, throw to first. Hessel back on a dive.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, tag, and they got him. The 1-1. And there's the ball. And that one fouled off. Ripped on a line. Makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
Fought off foul. Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And the
1
next
ball,
pitch is
2
way
strikes.
outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just a wasted pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And here it comes. And it remains 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And the tying run is on base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
So 2 down. Connor Wong stepping in now for the Yankees. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Oh, great stop. The throw. What a play. Inning over. Back at Yankee Stadium, we go to the 9th, and digging in for Philadelphia. James Wood.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 51. Get back.
Caminero brings it in, and there's 1 down. So digging in, Shea Langoliers.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And that one hit to first.
Foul ball.
And that's just foul. Cronin measures 6 feet 4 inches. 27 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Here's the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Freeman. And he's out on the tag. And here is Hoskins. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Hoskins pushes it foul.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Strike two.
0-2.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And the sweeper is off the plate. Hoskins checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he held back, according to Larry Bullard. 2 outs. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, here's the shortstop at the plate, Bo Bichette. Alvarado back to work. Not close with that one. Ball one. And fouled off. Next pitch is outside. Late swing, fouled off. One-run game, bottom 9. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Mason Miller.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Little chopper rolls foul. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. That one way inside.
1-1. That's ball 2.
Trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. Next to hit, Wilyer Abreu. That one in triple digits.
Just amazing to me how many
count.
closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Ball,
Outside, and it's 1-1. They're down to their final strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
This could end it. That one
That's
missed.
outside.
A one-run lead. We're in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
4-3 our final score for Chris Singleton and our entire crew.